All right, from the Pork and Beans War in the 1800s, which is one of my favorite events, to being the home of a U.S. vice president, Maine is very rich in history, but some fear that parts of our state's history are literally being demolished.
Right, our Alex Haskell joins us live to explain. Some Mainers are organizing to stop the teardown of what they're calling an important part of our state's past. Hi, Alex.
Haley and Sharon, good morning. The Facebook group Saving Bangor's Old Houses has organized to oppose the demolition of historic buildings in Bangor. Right now, several buildings in the city are scheduled to be torn down. Residents across the area hope they can save the ones that are still left.
As someone said, these old ladies are still with us, and to lose them in 2022 is just, to me, mind-boggling.
Randy Hatch is a founding member of Saving Bangor's Old Houses. The old ladies she's referring to are homes along Broadway and Center Street, some more than a century old.
I'd like to see them all stay. Look at that granite work. Corbels up here, how pretty that is.
Despite efforts from Hatch and others, it's unlikely the buildings owned by neighboring St. Joseph Hospital will be standing much longer. Most of the 8 old buildings have already been knocked down.
They are not located in a historic district
or listed on a National Register of Historic Places. All that's needed for Jeff Wallace, Director of Bangor Code Enforcement, to give the okay for demolition.
Short of the owner having a change of heart on the property, I don't know what else might save it.
The next to come down is this home built in 1900. As for when that will be,
judging by the sounds behind me, imminent.
According to Scott Stevens, chair of the York Historic District Commission, tearing down old and historic buildings in Maine is nothing new.
We are losing historic structures every year.
Stevens says 28 have been lost in York between 2017 and last year, including this 20th century house, which there was little the commission could do to save it.
Our only power is to delay it for 60 days while we look for an alternative agreeable to the owner.
Something he says is a rare occurrence. Back in Bangor, hope to preserve history stands tall.
So to see all of these gone, I just think it's going to be so ugly.
St. Joseph Hospital, which owns the buildings being torn down in Bangor, denied News Center Maine's request for an interview, but provided us with this statement that reads in part, "It was determined that both the interior and exterior structural issues pose significant risks, are not and cannot become habitable, and the safest action is to remove these buildings. We are exploring the possibility of placing community vegetable gardens in these vacant lots in the springtime." Alex Haskell, News Center Maine.